Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. Who are we? Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang. Who are we?
What's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithfuls? It's the Real Talk 9ertalk crew. I'm your host, Niner Style. And along with me, kicking things off, to my left, your right, is the man who needs no introduction, the man himself, from the west side, the best side. Give it up, Silverado Kev.
What's happening?
Yes,
What's happening?
Yes,
Happy
sir,
Monday.
Kev.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, man. So before we get into it, just want to, kind of get some formality squared away.
Give it to him, man. Give it to him.
Yeah, man. This is all of our, for all you guys who are new to the channel. Here's all of our social media platforms with the proper spellings. Like I said, certain platforms don't require certain characters, so you know how it is, man. We got to do it this way. Give you guys a visual so you can see what's going on with us, and please feel more than free to hit us, man. Feel more than free to hit us. That's right. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Keep you updated on any and all future broadcasts from the Real Talk 9ertalk crew.
And thank you to our constant and consistent subscribers and tune-inners. We appreciate y'all. Little by little. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we love y'all, man.
Absolutely. We appreciate each and every one of you. That's right. All right, man. So we're here to discuss DW4, our guy.
Well,
so let's get into it, Silverado.
Well, I was if you recall, a while ago I said that when all the hoopla started and everybody everybody hit that panic button. Oh my God, he cost too much. We're going to lose too much. We're going to give up too much.
Right.
My whole point has been, and from the way things are about to shake out, my point may end up standing.
Right.
At the end of the day, this situation is going to be so volatile unless they work something out, which I don't see them doing. But if they don't, they're going to end up just let him go for, I don't want to say peanuts, you know what I'm saying, but for less than what they wanted initially, especially if the team is offering the least is where he want to go.
Right.
So it may not cost as much as people think. Now I will say, prepare yourself. Hello, y'all out there? Hey, prepare yourself. For losing somebody. I don't know who. I don't want to put no names out there.
Yeah, because it's a good and bad that goes with this. You know what I mean? Good and bad.
But after what happened today in the NFC West, this is even more so of a reason to make a power move.
Oh, you mean this here?
Yeah. If y'all didn't hear, yes, J.J. Watt.
Oh man, let me tell you
with the Arizona Cardinals. So
yes.
One more edge rusher or one more guy out there chasing Jimmy around. So if you okay with that happening, and you okay with Arizona building up like that on the front line, and we still got the rest of the Rams with Dominic and the Seahawks with they manufacture pass rush, and you still believe Jimmy can get it done? No, sir. It ain't got to be DW4. But it's gonna have to be somebody who can move. Yeah,
who can move and get out of the way and extend plays.
And now I'm gonna tell you something else. I know I saw a couple of knee-jerk reactions. Well, let's say people initial Juve. I saw a couple of people react. Oh my God, I hate when other teams make moves. We don't do nothing. That's normally how I think.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt that way. You know how I feel about that. But I'm numb to it already.
Right. I did too, but thinking about how much money they paid him, how much money we don't have, I don't care who they signed. It's the fact that they made a power move, and we have yet to make one.
We've done nothing.
At this point, this is how you counter this move. Go get DW4.
Well, let me ask you this, guys:
is DW4 a bust?
Well, is it fair to say that we are now on paper the worst team in the division once again? On paper,
I felt like that once the Rams got Stafford.
Mainly because we don't have a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to really come down to this draft, man. I don't think we're gonna make a lot of moves till after the draft, as far as signing guys and really solidifying deals until after the draft, man. I mean, it just is what it is at this point. But I did do my probing after speaking with Kev last week on the DW4 situation, and like I said, he's willing to play hardball. You know, and you, we've said it last week. If I was DW4, I'd show my entire ass. I wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't. You know, I wouldn't comply with nothing. I'd make him get rid of me.
Right. I'm not showing up. I'm not showing up for nothing.
For nothing. Well, here's the business.
I ain't coming to pass out sack lunches.
Well, here's the business side of that. Here's the business side of that, guys.
I ain't in a group chat no more. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the business side of that, and this is what we got to look at as far as the Texans is. From a write-up I saw. At this point, the Texans can't trade him. If they were to trade him now to the 49ers or any other team, the Texans would take on a $21.6 million in dead cap money. Would take on 121. I'm sorry, what's going on with me today? $21.6 million in dead cap money. And if they were to keep him, they pay him only $15.94 million in 2021, which means trading him now will cost the Texans almost $6 million more than keeping him. So of course they haven't traded him yet. They would be incompetent to trade him. Makes sense,
right?
You know,
right.
But things will change on June 1st. On that date, the Texans can trade Watson and take on a dead hit of just $5.4 million. Meaning, if they trade him on June 1st or later, they will save more than $10 million in cap space for 2021. So the Texans have to wait until June 1st at the earliest to trade Watson, and by then the 2021 NFL draft will be complete. So whichever team trades for Watson won't have to trade draft picks in 2021 to get him. Instead, they'll trade future drafts. Okay?
That's mean.
Right. Which could be good news for the 49ers because they won't have to trade the 12th pick in the upcoming draft to land Watson. They still would have to send the Texans 6 or 7 assets. This is what I don't like. Some combination of high future draft picks and foundational players. That's the problem. And I can't think of a team in NFL history that traded 6 or 7 assets for one player and won a Super Bowl. But that's another issue. If the 49ers want Watson, they must be patient. There you have it, fellas. In a nutshell.
The fucked up part about that is, with the draft being before that time comes, you can't wait around to do something at quarterback.
Right. What's going on, Panama?
Kind of busy.
What are they in Panama?
You don't see Juice sitting right there? Okay, I can say you don't see Juice sitting right there?
But she got Juice. She got him.
Yeah. I was a little late. A little late to the party.
We got it.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on, man? NJ Niner fan?
What's going on with you?
So what you guys think, man? I mean, we talking DW4. Like I said, Kevin and I, we did some probing, we did some digging, and this is what it's looking like now. Because you're not hearing much from anybody else, but that's the latest on the skipper.
I'm just saying, man. It's you know what, Juice? I'm gonna pass the mic to you, Juice. So this is my question for you now. So knowing this, what do we do? I mean, do we trade up? Because why trade up for a guy like Fields or Lance or something like that, and then turn around and land DW4? But you can't not just do something,
right? Because you don't know if they're gonna trade them to you.
See what I'm saying?
So if we gotta wait till June 1st and to after the draft, I don't know. It's gonna be tough because, like he's saying, if we don't take nobody in the draft, we just gonna be stuck with Jimmy, and then we just gonna be back to where we was, and all of us gonna be on here again, mad, unless Jimmy come out and just ball out.
Hey, I tell you what though, man. I said initially, as soon as I saw that breaking news, Arizona, I saw Arizona JJ just.
Hey, I was at work, man.
Driving forklifts. I saw it on my phone. You know, I got the ESPN app. You hear that doo-doo-doo. I look. I said, I just shook my head, man. I said, here we go. Another. And you know what it is? Why these motherfuckers got to keep coming to the NFC West?
Right.
All these big names. I'm like, why the hell everybody keep coming out of our division?
I'm sure Hopkins has something to do with that.
Right.
I'm sure Hopkins
Even
was like,
him. I'm just saying,
hey,
even
hey,
him.
hey,
Why the fuck
JJ,
do you have to come
come
here?
on through.
Yeah, I get
Hey,
all that, but
man.
I'm saying even him. Why we have to get him here? Why we got to deal with that shit
because
2 times a year?
That's that shit we got for some reason. Hey, and big this.
Oh man, what's going on, Popeye?
After I heard the news, I heard 2 sounds. Like you said, I heard the dinner. Then I heard Jimmy G lock slamming.
Oh man, let me tell y'all something, man. That Jimmy G contract is a pain in the entire ass. You
You
understand?
cannot keep Jimmy now. Well, come on, man.
We can't, man. We can't,
Bro.
man. Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way.
What's
After
some of that
JJ
problem
Watt,
signing guys? We talk about guys like Hyder, guys that we need. We won't be able to sign with his contract, man. He's got to go. Just cut this motherfucker.
he gotta go, man. He gotta
go. We don't need him. I'm sorry.
I mean, and not just that, but with another pass rusher, Jimmy, like, damn. You say with the Cardinals? About the no trade clause. Yeah, let's talk.
Well, it's funny.
And
I
I'm
was
saying,
talking with a
and
group
you
of guys
looking at
earlier.
You're looking at a Cardinals defense with Chandler Jones,
Right.
JJ Watt, Buda Baker, Hassan Reddick. Man, come on, man. We got to do something.
And this is what I told guys. This is bigger than y'all think, man. I mean, this guy's got some studs around him. He's not gonna have to play every down. You think what I'm saying?
He ain't got to be
That's big.
JJ Watt either. He ain't got to be the vintage JJ Watt.
Right.
Man,
What's going on? It's my man, y'all. My man, my Mello from the Bay Area. You out there with you, Kev?
Oh yeah.
Jay from the Bay. Jay in the Bay.
Jay, what it is, Jay?
That's my man. What's going on, brother? We're gonna get him on with us soon. That's my man, though. That's my man from the
Bay. But man, we gotta make something happen. Ain't no way. We can't go into this video with Jimmy Garoppolo with his happy feet, and then he always here
bad decision,
curl up and sack himself. We cannot go into the season with that.
Hey Jay, man, we need to do one of your moves. We need to pull some tears out right now. You know how Jay do? He pull the umbrella out with the tears. The Cardinals D is no joke, man. He ain't lying. Hey, I told some guys earlier. I was in a group and they were like, what they say? They said, oh well, he's just gonna get hurt again. I said, y'all don't get it. That is big, man. He's not gonna have to do everything. They don't need him to carry the whole load.
Right.
You got Hassan Reddick. You got some monsters over there.
Right.
This is not good. So my thing is, what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm just kind of baffled or perplexed, bamboozled. What do we do now, though? You know what I'm saying? Because we damn sure know we can't keep Jimmy.
Right.
Especially now. You know what I'm saying? So like I told you, after you heard that, you heard stop. That was Jimmy G's locking slamming.
I'm with you too, Panama. I'm with you too, man. I'm tired of being in the basement, and you know it just is what it is. All right, Panama to Jay. What's up, Jay? Jay getting a lot of real talk love today.
Right.
This is Jay here. Who should we get that would be an immediate upgrade for Jimmy G?
DW4.
I'm gonna be honest. man. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Y'all, like I said, y'all may kick me off the broadcast. But
you better not say Alex
Smith shit is gonna sound kinda, because you got to think. And let me give you my point.
Ooh.
I don't care. I know. Be easy. Take a drink. Take a swig.
No. I'm like Mike Jones. Who?
No. I said Alex Smith. It's not sounding too crazy.
As in
the former 49er QB. Yes.
Check down Alex.
All due respect to Alex.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's not a bad idea.
No, that boy.
Let me tell you why it's not a bad idea.
No.
He doesn't throw the ball over as much as Jimmy. You know, check down Alex. With our guys coming out the backfield, they can make plays. You know, with the Yak, we got the Yak brothers, so it could work, but only as a bridge. We can't keep Alex. I mean, he's not the long-term solution, but with acquiring. Okay, let's say if we move to Alex Smith. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, Kev. I hear you, but you got to understand, we got screwed a long time ago. We got screwed. Look, brother, we got screwed when the Rams went up to Matt Stafford and they slipped him that Mickey and slipped him away from us at the bar. We was done from then.
I don't feel like Alex would be an upgrade though over Jimmy.
Especially now after the injury. Nah, brother.
I didn't see Alex do nothing with that Washington team.
Y'all gonna make me put my glasses on, man. I got to get out of smooth mode.
I'm just saying, I'm worried about Alex Smith's health.
I got to throw my glasses on here. Like I told you, man.
Yeah, because you tripping. I've been on my bullshit.
Listen, man, I've been on my bullshit, man. I've been probing, man. You know, I got some fun facts for Jimmy. This is for all the Jimmy G, fanboys out there. You know, since signing Jimmy, since signing his extension in 2018, we spent $83 million against the cap. You realize that? $83 million. The dude's missed 25 games in 3 seasons. Okay, and the 83 games against the cap, in which he only played 25 games, which averages to about $3 million per game. $3 million a game for Jimmy? Fuck out of here. Come on, man. Give me Alex Smith. Give me Alex Smith. If we're gonna throw money away like that, give me Alex Smith, man. And I mean that shit.
Right now, I'll take Josh Rosen over Alex Smith.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well we got my man in the building.
What's up?
On the west side, the best side. Give it up to my man, Super Dave, the OG.
Super Dave.
Our division just got a whole lot more interesting.
Listen, man, I'm telling you.
Hey, we in 4th place already.
No, we're not in 4th. 3rd, maybe, not 4th. Arizona's offensive line is still weaker than ours.
Right. Yeah, but
Russell Wilson's about to leave the division.
And I think even if Russ stays, I think he's gonna be kind of awkward in there.
I think he's gone. They got JJ Watt. Our defense is still good, and the Rams ate him up. He's out.
But technically, we don't know if our defense still good or not. We still got a lot of holes to fill on defense.
Yeah, Alex, man. I know y'all think I'm tripping, but
and they both got to get back right
first. Bridge quarterback, which y'all got to realize this with Alex, though, man. Alex Smith, he was the bridge quarterback. He helped Kaepernick when Kaepernick first came up,
and
he helped one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now, Pat Mahomes. Y'all forget that.
He did.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna go bridge quarterback, why not Alex Smith? He's gonna help whoever we draft. He's gonna help develop him for the future.
But
I mean, not saying he's our guy for the long term.
Don, what I'm saying with that injury he had.
I'm with Jay in the Bay.
He got injured in KC.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it, Jay.
Explain this shit,
brother. That's my explanation. He's a perfect bridge quarterback.
I would agree with that.
Thank you.
Not me. I pass.
Listen, that man went to high school with J.J. Stokes, man. You can't.
I will still take him over. I will still take Alex Smith over Jimmy G.
Yeah, yes, but me too. But me and you saying we'll take Josh Rosen over Alex Smith.
Me too.
Over Alex Smith.
I would take that too.
Okay, you got to think. With our run game, if we get back to running the ball, we won't need Alex to do much. He can throw. He has a decent downfield ball. He can throw the ball, and he can check down. He can find guys to get rid of the ball. He's not going to take. He can't
move. He can't move no more.
Not true. He's more mobile than Jimmy.
He's still more mobile than Jimmy.
Exactly. Hey, with a half a leg.
I'm just scared for that leg. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. So we must then watch no Alex Smith game this season and with the Washington football team.
Pablo, come on, don't say that.
Watched a few.
Alex
there were about 2 or 3 games where he moved with the pocket well. And he beat teams.
Right.
I didn't see him beat nobody. I seen that defense beat teams. I ain't seen
that first game he was in when he came in and sub, that offensive line was shot. But the week after that, he was completing passes.
Man,
he was running.
What did he do against us? What did he do against us?
Who's that? Alex?
Alex.
What up? I mean, come on, man. Really? Washington?
He didn't play us.
Horrible. Well, the offense is horrible. You know that.
He didn't play us.
Yeah, he did.
I thought Alex.
He got hurt.
He didn't play us.
Yeah, I think he did. No, he did. He played.
He played us. He didn't do nothing.
But it's Washington.
They beat us with scoring no touchdowns. No touchdowns. They still beat us.
That's because their defense is up to par now.
Well, Panama, let's go here. You know why we wouldn't take Alex? For the same reason, and why I agree we wouldn't take Alex is for the same reason we wouldn't take Alden Smith back. As long as York is in the building, sitting in his high chair, them dudes ain't coming back here. They don't want no parts of him.
Nope.
He left a lot of bad blood with that bastard Bulky. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I did it.
But with Alex Smith, it was more of a decision by Harbaugh than it was the owner.
Harbaugh knew he was going with Cap. And when he drafted Cap, he
but what I'm saying as the owner, Super Dave, you don't take sides. He took sides. He sided with Balky against Harbaugh.
But he signed with Harbaugh over. He signed with Harbaugh over the player. That's why Alex Smith was gone. Because it had been just, if it had been just about loyalty, Alex Smith would still be there. I mean, 7 different coordinators and 6 years.
Okay, David, I'm gonna keep real with that. You know as well as I know, the locker room don't lie. And wasn't nobody in that locker room protesting to keep Alex Smith when Kaepernick came in and was kicking ass the way he was. Let's be honest, guys. Who stood up Alex Smith when Kaepernick came in and started making plays? Not Crabtree, none of them. They all got up to that podium and talked about how great Kaepernick was and how he was the future. So
where's Crabtree now?
Hey, where's Kaepernick now?
Ain't nobody there now. Guys now.
That whole dynasty, thanks to your boy York, it's all been decimated. We plummeted. He caused these last few dark days. I got to give myself one, guys. I'm sorry.
Son of a...
Yeah, that POS.
The fact that we were having this conversation is a problem within itself.
Right. That's what I'm talking about right now. Cam Newton.
I would take Cam. I would take Cam over all.
No, I would not take Cam Newton.
I would.
I'd
take him over Alex Smith.
I wouldn't take Cam if we got to throw the ball. I agree. I wouldn't take him if we got to throw the ball. But I think
if we're running the ball, I'll take Cam.
We're running the ball, yeah.
But Alex wasn't a bad runner either.
But see,
he wasn't as speedy. He wasn't as speedy as Kaepernick. Nobody is, but he could run the ball. Let's not forget that 50-yard run he had against New Orleans in the NFC playoff game.
Right.
But look though, man, Cam, we're talking about Cam, not throwing about Cam. He hasn't had no weapons. Cam didn't have no weapons in Carolina. He didn't have no weapons in New England.
Right. Well, if
Cam still made stuff happen.
Well, that's not true either. Cam had that tight end, and Cam had Steve Smith
for what, 1 year.
Benjamin.
Steve Smith for 1 year.
He had him for 2 years.
And Steve still balled out after Smith left. But he
had Kelvin Benjamin till he got hurt. Kelvin Benjamin was a man among boys.
He was good for what, 1 or 2 years? You ain't heard from Benjamin since.
Knock on Kelvin Benjamin was he was lazy. And I tell you this,
that was the problem. And he still had Greg Olsen after that.
Okay, but you know what you're leaving out? What he also had, and nobody's talking about, he had Dave Gettleman, the biggest POS you could have in the league, and he don't like paying people. So what did he do? He shifted. He traded away all his weapons.
Cam Newton didn't have no weapons, man.
He's doing the same thing with the Giants. That's why the Giants are shitty.
But Cam Newton doesn't throw the ball like he did.
No, he doesn't.
Even in Auburn, he didn't throw the ball really.
I agree. He doesn't throw well. Like I said, if we got to pass, then no.
I mean, he'll throw high. He'll throw the ball high every now and then, but I still take Cam Newton over Alex Smith.
So do Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jimmy throws it hot every now and then.
I got to give both of y'all this, man. I'm sorry. I got to give both of y'all this, man.
Yeah, it's
Jimmy.
that frustrating.
We really talking about Jimmy? Come on, man. Jimmy. Look, in words of Deontay Wilder, what's already understood don't have to be said. When it comes to Jimmy, we know what it is. So
how I'm feeling though, say we do draft a Fields in the draft. I'm gonna sign Cam Newton and let Fields groom behind Cam. Same type of player.
Cam don't groom players. If you're going to do that, you either A, get Jimmy out now and let him groom under Rosen, or you keep Jimmy and you let Fields groom under Jimmy G 1 year.
But see, I'm saying with me,
if we draft a quarterback, Jimmy G's gone next year.
But no, I'm saying
he's praying nobody gets a quarterback.
If we draft Fields, we cutting Jimmy, and we gonna sign Cam to be a 1 year bridge.
A bridge quarterback. Well, this
1 year bridge.
Check out this this comment here from Pablo. I agree with this 2000%. Can't give Cam shit on Cam too much. He went to the Super Bowl without a true number one wide receiver. Yeah, he did.
No true number one, and that boy threw 50 touchdown passes. 50
touchdown passes. You can say the same thing about Jimmy G. He didn't really have a number one receiver either. They both had running attacks. They both went to the Super Bowl.
Jimmy G done throw 50 touchdown passes and win the
Come
MVP.
on.
Jimmy G got a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl. Cam Newton didn't.
Man, did you see that defense Cam went up against though?
Oh yeah, they every time you turn
that
around,
Broncos defense was hell. That Broncos. That's why Cam didn't have no weapons. That's why he couldn't throw it. The Broncos defense was.
Where did the
Cam Newton was MVP that year. Cam Newton was MVP that year. You can't tell me that he couldn't run.
He didn't have no weapons though. Man,
he was the weapon.
Denver Broncos had Akeem Talib on one side, Chris Harris on one side. They had Roby in the slot. They had got Von Miller. They had Von Miller, Trevathan, Brandon Marshall. That defense was stacked, man. They had all these. They had DeMarcus Ware. That defense was stacked. Cam Newton could not throw the ball. They receivers was garbage.
I'm not talking about throwing the ball. Cam Newton called his own number that year. When it was inside the 5 years old, he was running it in. You mean to tell me he couldn't get 3 to 5 yards?
But it was one-dimensional. Of course, the defense gonna stop him if they know he can't do nothing but scramble with the ball. Because the receiver.
But he didn't try to scramble. He didn't try to run with the ball. He tried to be something he wasn't in the Super Bowl. That's why they lost.
Is this about Cam? Is this about Cam with you guys, or is this stemming over from a couple of weeks ago when Dave got at you about Florida, man, about the Gators, man? What's going on here?
Hey,
he threw your ass up that week.
And you know what though? Cam a Florida boy too. He was at Florida before he went to Auburn.
Yeah, Cam what they did to him.
You know, Jew is biased with the Florida guys.
Cam a Florida boy too.
But Jay,
we're gonna hear about Tim Tebow any second now too.
Don't do that.
Tebow is a great college quarterback. That's it.
Yeah, don't do that. We got Jay in the Bay. Kelvin Benjamin couldn't make weight. Was it so much more he couldn't make weight, or he's just lazy?
Both.
If you see him now, he's like 300 pounds.
Yeah, not just that.
That Carolina barbecue, and that was it.
Motherfucker had a barbecue by himself. Let me tell you something, man. What I don't like about these guys like that, when you can't make, when you're not fulfilling your obligation to the team, or you're not successful out there, don't go shitting on the quarterback. And he did that. He went to the media and started talking shit about Cam. Kind of like what T.O. did, and I like T.O., love him to death, but you don't do that to your quarterback. You get on TV
because you will never see the ball again.
Yeah, you don't do that. It's just not good for the locker room. It's cancerous. Pablo, we already have a basic offense. To be honest, Jimmy can't throw deep. We can have Cam Newton do what Jimmy does. Cam Newton probably do a little better than Jimmy. At least he'll hit the check down.
Right.
Because you ain't tackling Cam by yourself. Cam is a big dude.
So, and Cam, I still want to know, where the hell did the Cam talk come from? Did I miss a tweet or something? Or
right.
Who started that? I gotta go to the comments here, man.
We just,
what started that was that
somebody in the comments said,
was that disrespectful.
I was just about to bring Cam up as somebody better than Alex Smith. And then somebody in the comments said it right when I was about to say it.
Yeah, look at the comments, Dave. KFC, who started it, man? I think Jay started it. Jay or Pablo, one of them started it.
Man, like I said, Cam will bring a whole different dimension to this offense because defenses can't just sit back and wait on us to short pass or run to out without running back.
Here's the other thing about about adding Cam.
Yeah, Pablo.
It takes 2 years. It takes 2 years to learn Shanahan's offense anyway.
Yeah.
So putting Cam there will be behind the eight ball.
See, we ain't saying draft Cam. We sign Cam for him to be our quarterback of the future. We just saying 1 year.
As a bridge, Dave. Like one of the bridge.
And that'll give we draft Fields. That'll give Fields a chance to sit on the bench and learn the playbook for a whole season.
Yeah, because they can think about it.
But they'll both be learning the playbook. And if we're gonna go that way, then just throw the rookie in.
I feel like Cam already a pro.
At that point.
I believe Cam already a pro. I believe Cam will put a head in that playbook and he'll learn it.
Guys, let's get to Pablo here. He says jet sweeps and short passes. I guess we can.
That's pretty much what we're doing now.
That's what we do now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And going back to Panama Queen's point, either way we go, we still got to fix the offensive line. That's why I'm convinced that Slater has got to be the pick at 12. Barring some unforeseeable trade or we get a quarterback, we got to get an offensive line because those problems are not going away.
Nope. Well, let's get to Ash, brother Ash here. Welcome, and don't worry about being late, man. You know we all a little tardy sometime, you know, but the show must go on, and we agree with you, man. This was my reaction when I saw that notification come through my phone through ESPN.
Son of a...
Yeah, that was my reaction, and I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm sick and tired of watching everybody make moves except us. Everybody's pulling the trigger but us. So what do we have up our sleeve? I mean, I don't know if this was the best move for Arizona, but I do know one thing: in the short of it, they're going to be a problem. That defense is going to be a problem. Everybody's thinking this guy, you know, he's going to get hurt. He's not going to be out there that many games. I'm like, listen, man, they don't need that much from him. They got other guys out there that can carry the load. So whatever little they bring him in for is going to be effective. This is a big move, guys.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You signed J.J. Watt. You can't keep Chandler Jones. So one of them's going. Either Jones or number 44.
You mean next year?
Or number 44 is gone. And my money says Jones is gone.
But you're talking about after
next year, though, right?
Huh?
I believe
these guys are making moves for the Super Bowl next season.
Side, and number 44 on the other side who did quite well. Where is J.J. Watt going to fit there? You can't have three defensive ends.
They'll rotate them, Super Dave. You know the deal. They're going to rotate them. That's a depth piece. That's a hell of a depth piece.
You know Watt played 3-tech too, right? You do
right.
That he does.
Watt plays every position on that defensive line.
Yeah, that's bigger than a lot of people.
That's a very expensive. That's a very expensive move if he's just a specialist. 15 to 16 million a year.
I agree with you 2,000%, Super Dave. But
it still doesn't fix their O-line problems.
Well, they got to live and die with the mistakes they make.
Right.
You know, he's basically going to be another Russell Wilson for the next couple of years.
Win 10 games and no shot at the Super Bowl.
And run for his life every game. Russell,
you know what I think too? You know what I think too, guys, with Russell Wilson? And y'all may think I'm crazy for this. I think Sierra played a part in that. His wife's in entertainment. She probably told him, "Look, I'm tired of this depressing, rainy ass city. Get out to a major city, baby." And Russ said, "You know what? You're right, baby. We out of here. I ain't winning shit anyway."
But you see, he wasn't as effective the second half of the season. He couldn't run from people no more. He started taking those hits.
How much running for your life can you take? Can you do? You know how effective can you be when you're constantly running for your life?
You can't.
You can't. You know, but Panama says Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know about that one, Panama.
Now I would like as a bridge quarterback.
Teddy?
I know what I'm getting.
Teddy can't throw either.
No, he's not going to throw deep, but he's more accurate than Jimmy G as far as the short and mid-range passes. I know what I'm getting. I know he's not going to get sacked because he knows to get out of the pocket. He's not going to make the offensive line work as hard, and he's cheaper.
Teddy decent, but I'm still taking Cam Newton over him.
I would take him over 1 year.
I'm taking Cam over Teddy Bridgewater too.
Pablo, they stacked the box on them. No respect for his weapons.
Talk about Cam in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Somebody brought up old Teddy Two Glove. Goddamn Teddy Two Glove.
Yeah.
If he does
Cam over Teddy too.
You know what? I would.
If we could get any of these quarterbacks decent protection, they wouldn't be laughing at our weapons because they would actually be used instead of trick plays all 3 or 5 times a game. We could use them for what they intended for.
Unless the quarterback name is Jimmy.
With our offensive line, I agree. as it stands.
Man, look. I'm not saying you got Jimmy Pom Pom Dave, but you give Jimmy the best O-line on the planet with the best weapons at receiver and running back on the planet, and George Kittle, he's still going to be Jimmy. He's still going to piss you off. He's still going to play on the field.
Right back, fellas.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But he's not going to leave a lot of plays on the field like last year if we give him that offensive line. Because, yes, you're right. He still left plays on the field. We still had to have comeback wins during that Super Bowl season. I can think of that Pittsburgh game as an example where he gave them the ball twice and we came back and won. But during crunch time, with that offensive line, he can get it done. But that's any quarterback.
Nah, I can't support that, man. I can't support that.
I'm sorry, I missed that, Dave. Go back.
I was agreeing with him that yes, he still left plays on the field with a better offensive line, but come that fourth quarter, more than not, we came back because he got his act together. The line was still protecting well, and we did well enough to win the game.
Are we talking number 10?
We're talking 10.
Okay.
But I'm applying that to any quarterback. We still need an O-line to protect them. Because I don't care if we have Deshaun Watson and if we took his receiver from Houston back with us there. I don't care who's there. If our offensive line doesn't protect, he's just going to be an expensive quarterback hitting the turf every down.
Right.
He's having more plays than Jimmy.
Well, that's true with the O-line. I agree. Regardless of who we bring in there, we got to protect. And not just that, we got to get the O-line together because we depend heavily on the run. We can't run the ball with an O-line that can't, block and chip.
That's just it. The O-line can run block just fine. It's pass pro.
It's the pass protection. Right.
It's pass pro.
Right.
Either way, both of y'all are right.
So we can cut or trade Jimmy and bring back everyone and sign Cam to a cheap deal for 1 or 2 years. I'm with that because where I see it is either way we need a bridge quarterback. That's the name of the game now. I mean, with Stafford being whisked away, we got to look for a bridge now. We got to go in the draft. We got to draft the quarterback.
We basically have a bridge quarterback if you look at it.
With Rosen, I agree.
Right. You could get him, draft a quarterback in the first, second, or third round, cut your losses from Jimmy, and sign a few players with that contract.
Right. So I can dig that. I'm looking at Jay. Jay here says we got to get a cornerback too. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. But see, teams are not so quick to pull it. What helps us is the fact that Verrett has that history, the injury history, so teams are not so quick to pull the trigger on him. I don't think
he would have already been gone otherwise.
Yeah, teams are not so quick to want to snatch him up because they know that history with him.
I think we will re-sign him. I'm just concerned about that other side.
Hey, Ashford, get out my head, Ashford. Get out my head, Charles. I was just going to say, we need to get Trent back ASAP, especially now. You know what I'm saying? So Trent, he was already a priority, but he definitely a priority now.
Right.
That is a deadly combo there. But let's not forget what number 44 did for Arizona last year.
Huh?
Let's not forget what number 44 did for Arizona last year.
Correct? That's Hassan Reddick.
Yeah.
He's a monster, man. He's a monster, man. They got the other boy, the linebacker, the hybrid. What's the dude? The hybrid, the guy who plays a linebacker and plays damn near some of everything.
Buda Baker. They got Buda Baker.
No.
Oh, Hassan Reddick.
Hassan Reddick, yeah.
Yeah, Hassan Reddick is a beast himself.
I don't know if it's Hassan Reddick. I'm gonna have to go look up there. Look this dude up.
I'm looking at it right. I'm looking it up right now.
Hassan Reddick came out.
Run their linebackers to me. Run their linebackers to me.
No.
I'll give you the name.
Oh, you talking about Simmons?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. No motherfucker, man. Shit, man. Listen, man. They're stacking for a shot at the goal, man. And we bullshitting. I'm not gonna lie, we bullshitting.
You remember back in the day watching the
gotta do
show?
something.
Oh, you know what they're saying? Okay, listen to me when I say this. I'm reading this from the Cardinals line. They're saying the signing of J.J. Watt means that both Patrick Peterson and Hassan Reddick are unlikely to return.
Yeah, so we just got a comment.
I would put a readout on Reddit as my other end.
Yeah.
From a far end, yeah. Yep. Musical chairs, baby. Musical chairs.
You get him, you cut Armstead, and that's it.
Right. Well, let me go back to that. That was Shun Livingston. Thank you, Shun, for the comment, bro. Thank you.
Only thing with Riddick, though, with me, is he really basically had one good year.
Well, last year he didn't look half bad, man. I watched him last year. Boy was a problem. He damn sure was in Jimmy. Shit, Jimmy remember him from game one.
But that's the year I'm talking about. That's the year I'm talking about, Don.
Okay.
Last year was his best year as a pro. Last year was his best year.
Well, we got to, I like our development, man. I said we got a way of turning them kind of guys around, man. So let's see how that goes. We got Pablo back. Pablo, you starting a lot of stuff here today, man. Yeah, Pablo, you got the discussion jumping today, man. You got Dave and Jew here going crazy at each other, man. But
I'm still not in favor of Sandy Cam, but I don't know what's taking them so long with Alex Mack.
Right, yeah, to pull the trigger on that.
That should be a no-brainer.
I think they're waiting after the draft to start making their moves and signing everybody. I think it's just we just got as faithful, we got to really wait this one out.
Well, that and a salary cap too. Ain't been.
Oh, that's right, March 17th.
Yeah. Free agency going to start in a couple of weeks, week or two. Right. So, I think we're gonna start making a few moves.
Hey,
if I'm the GM, there's a plane already waiting in front of Alex Mack's house.
Yeah, he want to come here though. He wants to come.
He wants to come.
1201. Start a fight plan. Get him to Santa Clara and sign him.
No, we got a few guys. Yeah, go ahead, Kill.
Check this out, man. Now y'all know how free agency for us. It reminds me of this, and I know all of us can relate to this. If you got somebody coming over, hey, I'm on my way. And you're like, all right. Every time you see lights outside, you be like, oh, that ain't him. Oh, there. That wasn't him. That's like free agency. When you breaking news, like, oh, man, that wasn't us.
Oh, that ain't, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, man, that wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's exactly how
it's horrible, man.
That's exactly how it be, man.
This is horrible.
Mr. Vasquez, the answer to that question is we're just throwing every quarterback's name on the wall and seeing how it sticks now.
Right. That's pretty much what we're doing, man. But we appreciate the comment. Thanks for joining the discussion. We got Vasquez again.
Why you bullshitting?
I keep going after these quarterbacks. Cal must be planning to draft a QB. Oh, absolutely. Stevie Wonder can see that. Guys say what they want. And what's funny? We listened to John Lynch last week. I want to share something with you guys. Like I told y'all, I've been on my bullshit. I've been proven. And this is for comedy effect, guys. This is for comedy effect. This is Lynch. I think, we're going back to D4, just to go to show you how these guys just say things. I think the cool thing with D4, we've seen him play at a high level for a long, long time. Lynch continued. I think there's moments in someone's career. What I saw the other day was a guy put a team on his back. I think D4 had enough of Seattle coming in here and up there and having their way with the Niners. You saw a player who was not going to be denied the other day. He has the type of ability you don't let those guys get out of your building. Yeah, okay.
Unless they're asking for $24 million a year.
Yeah, we're going to do everything we can to ensure that D4 is a Niner for a long, long time. I'm sure it won't be cheap, but those are all the things you have to figure out. I can tell you that the motivation in this building is to keep him around.
Well,
I think we can all agree that he made the wrong choice between Buckner and Armstead. I don't think there's even an argument there.
Yeah. Now you see this? Lynch calls straight for the Forrest bunker, and you got to laugh. So, what I'm saying is, when he gets up there and talks that shit about Jimmy, what they got to realize is that's all smoke and mirrors, man. It's like if you're trying to sell your car, you're not gonna tell the dude trying to buy your car that the car got engine problems and it got a slow leak in it's the oil tank. You're not gonna tell him that.
I'm gonna tell you what should have happened. Soon John Lynch made that statement, they should have played that gift I sent you, Westbrook. What?
Yeah, I got to upload that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? But we listen. We saw that. He wasn't fooling. Look, I know the real talk. Now in the crew, you wasn't fooling us with that. We knew that was all BS from the door.
Right.
Jimmy ass is out of here.
And the only way he's going to save face is if number 99 for us produces this season.
Yeah. Yep. I think 99.
I think he did pretty good this season for his rookie. I do.
Yeah. I think
everybody would look up for him to come in and beat Buckner, but he's not the type of player.
But you can't expect him to be Buckner. He's not Buckner. There's only one.
Right.
Buckner.
He's not that type of player. He wasn't coming in as a pass rusher.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason Buckner was a pass rusher his first couple years is because we basically had no pass rush from the outside. It had to come through the middle.
Same thing with Solomon Thomas. He was never an elite
rusher. Solomon Thomas is a run stopper. Period.
He was a 3-4 D lineman.
Right. So he's like I said, he's an excellent rotation piece for what we do. You know,
and that's exactly how we should use him at a discount.
Right.
Put him in on first and second down. When third and long comes out, get him out.
Right. With Panama, I agree with you. Sad. You know what? As sad as it is, as much as I hate to agree with you, you're probably right. That's what we all seem to do. We sit back and just watch everybody else load up. We just sit there like idiots and just watch teams load up the fire on our ass.
And they've got a decision to make because KJ Wright is talking about leaving.
Yeah, but
he wants out of Seattle.
Well, look,
and somebody in their chat was all, as long as you don't go to San Francisco, and he's all, what's wrong with San Francisco?
Right. Let me tell you something, man. We shot our load with Uncle Rick, Uncle Sherm. I don't want. Listen, man. You're gonna give us something with some youth, man. Don't give me no more your old guys.
Right.
Don't give me them guys, man. You know, guys that play their better days are behind them. You know, I mean, KJ, but he's all right, but he ain't what we need.
He's not what he once was, but we can get by a season or two with him.
We tried that with Malcolm Smith. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
That was different. Malcolm Smith.
That was different.
Think about it. When he was doing his thing in Seattle, he had Bobby Wags, KJ Wright out there, and he had Sherm, Chancellor, and
he had that D behind him.
Earl Thomas. Yeah, so he had a great supporting cast around him. Mark Smith never really did much other than tip an end zone in the NFC Championship game.
Right. But we paid him like he was Bobby Wagner.
You know what I'm saying? So he got paid off of who he was around.
Right.
Yeah, Malcolm Smith.
So yeah, man.
Basically, he only had one good game, which was the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, the NFC Championship game when Sherm tipped him that interception, that's when he started to come out his shell a little bit. And then you had the Super Bowl the following 2 weeks. So I mean, he had a short run. Nothing impressive for us to at least I think for us to go run out and sign him.
Right.
So look, I'm gonna tell you what it is now. So now we got two directions going in. One direction, we're gonna be great, or we're gonna be mediocre. So if we can't find a way to bring in Watson, that's being great. It's gonna be mediocre, going with a bridge guy and drafting the quarterback.
Right, but I got to be honest, man. Like I said, with the information I posted earlier, about that whole scenario with Watson, we're gonna have to give up, like they say, some substantial, real estate.
That's what they're saying, though.
But yeah, we really don't know. We really don't know. I mean, I see people putting out these crazy trades. I'm like, man, ain't no way in the hell we doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. But I think
at the end of the day, if we got guys that are untouchable, then we just got to do what we got to do, man. We got to get a bridge quarterback and draft. If we're not going to give up the assets, they're going to want something. Come on, you're talking about a 25-year-old generational talent. Listen, the Texans ain't stupid now.
If we could do that all with draft picks, then I would say do it.
Mm-hmm.
But giving up our pieces right now,
I'm not a fan of that. I agree. I would
give them first round draft picks to 2030 if they wanted.
Yeah, but don't give them nothing that's on the roster now.
Mm-mm.
I agree. But my thing is this: you figure the Texans will sit back and like, okay, well, if he's gonna play hardball, with the trade clause, well, we can just sit back too.
And that's what I think they're going to do.
Yeah, because listen, I'm gonna go another analogy out there. You got a 2020, let's say 25 Range Rover. You know, you ain't got no space for it. I'm trying to lowball you, and I need to get rid of it. And I know it don't really, you know, I know I don't have space for it, but I'm not just gonna give it away for anything. That's still a 224. That's still a future vehicle. That still has some.
But hey, Kel,
I can't just give it away. They're not just gonna give this boy away. We got to understand that. They're not just gonna give these.
What up, Jude?
I finally came around and on joining your team with not caring if we draft Justin Fields.
Let's give that man a round of applause, guys.
Because
I don't have a gift for that.
The way I look at it, if we want a quarterback, the type of quarterback like Watson, we might as well draft Justin Fields
and make our guy.
We can make them. And we don't have to do nothing but move up in the draft, swap picks in the first round, and probably a second or third round pick, couple more picks, and get Justin Fields. The boy gonna run like a 4.4 at his pro day.
Right.
The boy is quick and he can throw the ball. That's a dual threat.
Yeah, we know he can take a hit and get back up.
And he's tough, right.
The way I look at it, why mortgage your future or your team by giving away all your draft picks and giving away a Bosa or Kittle or somebody for somebody like Watson? Why don't you just trade a couple draft picks, move up in the draft, and take Fields and build around him?
Actually, I think that's going to happen too, bro.
If we do that,
resign Trent Williams, bring in Alex Mack, get you a guard in the draft. I mean, solidify the offensive line.
If we go that scenario, then give them the third round. Don't give them the second round.
Right.
Because there is another guard out of Ohio State who's just as nimble. I forget his name right now.
Right.
But he would do it on the right-hand side.
Right.
All we got to do is fix that right-hand side.
Right.
You get a guard that can take some of that slack off of McGlinchey, then that helps, especially with pass protection.
Right.
I mean, as bad as I want Deshaun Watson, I honestly think going the Fields route in the draft is what's best for the team.
I mean, right.
I agree with that.
But if we want to win right now, we got to get Watson. But at what expense? We like Don said, we're gonna have to give up a couple big pieces. If not,
then, listen, man, they're not just going to give us. And we got a comment here from I've never seen this guy. He must be new to the channel. Welcome. And Watson. Now we can't do that. That would be irresponsible. We'll be in the dumps.
Hello. Is that my
if we go all in on Watson and give him corner pieces,
my man Mike?
That destroys the whole reason Watson wanted to come here in the first place.
Right.
Right.
Well, the whole thing is this. Like we spoke before, you know, and being that he's from NY, he should know better than that because he's seen what happened with Carmelo Anthony.
Right.
No.
That's true. Carmelo Anthony came here. We traded we sold him the farm to get Carmelo. When he got here, was nobody here for him to play with. Then he got blamed when the Knicks couldn't buy a game.
Right.
And that's what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson. He's going to come here. We're going to trade away all of our assets.
Exactly.
He's going to come here. And there's going to be no talent around him. Then the brand's going to be mad at him.
That's the perfect, especially with all the money he's going to get paid.
Yes. So NY, I'm sorry, my brother, but welcome to the channel, but we can't agree with that.
I think that might be my guy from Nothing But Nine. Is that you?
It looked like Mike.
Yeah, what's going on, NY Mike? That's my guy right there too, man. You know.
Okay.
If we can't get Watson or Dak to come here, that's another situation. They were talking about Dak for Wilson straight up.
Yeah, that's something gonna go down. Something going down in Dallas. I can tell you that. Yeah.
I don't think Wilson going to Dallas though. I just don't.
Listen, he going somewhere where it's nice and sunny, where Sierra could sit out and sunbathe and chill. That's all Sierra, man.
They got a better line.
Man, that's all Sierra.
Offensive line in Dallas.
Yeah,
right.
He ain't got to run for his life. But he would. I ain't gonna lie. In Dallas, and that's nothing. Get him out of here. Send him to the NFC. Send him over there. Get him out. Get him away from us. With all the shit we got coming in the NFC West, cut us some slack and get some of this stuff out. Because I'm tired of that midget anyway. I'm tired of the midget. Excuse me if I'm not politically correct on that.
Well,
him and that damn Kyler Murray. I'm tired of the midget.
I think it's dwarf.
All it says is
I'm tired of the little people.
We gotta make a power move, man.
Yeah, we gotta do something. Jump Jimmy and
I'm waiting for a draft day surprise. Because it seems like every draft, Kyle pulls something out of his hat.
Right.
Every year. Whether it's trading back in the first round or trading up to get somebody we thought didn't see on the radar. Right. So I can definitely see us getting Fields moving up. But it's just that with everything going on and these teams making moves, we are desperate right now. We are desperate.
Right. I mean, we just, like I said, the fan base, we just sitting back looking like, what in the hell is going on? Everybody around us getting new furniture, getting new toys for Christmas, and we sitting here with the same shit we had last year.
But here's the other thing about those moves.
Rewrapped.
Here's the other thing about those moves. They're addressing the strong sides of their team, but they're not fixing the holes on their team.
Right.
Yeah, I can get J.J. Watt, and my defense is already strong. But I had 10 different offensive line combinations for Arizona last year, and one of them just retired.
That's all you're gonna hear.
Listen, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong
with the comment of the night.
They're gonna. I agree with her. We sitting by too idly watching too much happen. She got a great point. We just might. Oh man, I hope you're wrong.
I don't think, Kyle. I don't think they're gonna let that happen. At least
I hope not.
I know if we don't insult Trent Williams with our offer, we're going to re-sign him. You can't lowball him at 15, 16 million.
No, got to give him what he wanted at this point.
We got somebody who is a whiz at numbers in Prague.
Right.
So if we give him that contract, he's going to stay. And I believe we can keep Verrett. Now, if we get rid of those other two dead weights, number 55 and number 58, we should be able to make some more moves to bring in Alex Mack, a veteran corner, and somebody else. It's just that it's taking too long for March 17th to get here.
Yeah, because it seems like we're watching a lot of stuff happen, man.
Hey, but I told y'all, what are you gonna hear on that day? And we're gonna be on the phone with each other. Something. When you hear that good old music, it's like, oh, it's a trade.
Man, that's what you're right. We better be attached to it.
Right.
We better be attached to it with something good, man. Because
and let me say this about the Rams move at quarterback. They have one good offensive lineman, that left tackle.
Right.
He's getting up there. This is going to be his last season. And they have no draft picks. They also have no money.
Right.
So they're going to, if he gets hit that one time, they're right back at square one, taking somebody basically off the street to help them win.
Hey, one of y'all said a couple shows ago, the Rams' next first round draft pick is on the Zoom doing homework right now.
He's in middle school.
Right.
He's a middle schooler. The next first round draft pick. I ain't lying. He's a middle schooler.
Hey, but
we laugh, but it's the stone cold truth.
As far as free agency though, with our players that we gotta re-sign, I'm not sure that some of these dudes want to play for Kyle. I think they want to stay on this team for Salah. Because we don't see Kyle Shanahan alienate players after they make one mistake. He put you in the doghouse quick.
Too quick to me.
None of those players have ever come back to do anything. So to me, he's getting rid of dead weight.
I just feel like, man, he don't even give guys a shot, though. They mess up one time and they gone.
You got one time.
Look at DJ Reed.
Come on, guys. I would put that on Kyle. I wouldn't say one time. But
that
I mean,
was the case with Matt Breida.
One
But
time.
how many times
man,
did
Matt
he
Breida
give Dante Pettis a chance?
Don't say that. You're gonna start something. Don't say that with Juju.
How many times did he give him a chance?
Don't you say that with Juju said over there. Juju said John Tate didn't get a chance.
Start him out, Debo.
I'm just saying.
How many times did he give him a chance, though? Really?
I mean, a few, but
more than a few.
Look, let Juju tell it.
There's a conspiracy out there.
There ain't no conspiracy. Let Juju tell it. No, the dude just wasn't that good, man. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying he didn't give this man as many chances that he gave Trent Taylor.
Well, I mean,
Trent Taylor got hurt. And when Trent Taylor played, he actually made catches over the middle.
Yeah, but we got to keep it within the respective position, man. You're talking quarterback.
Trent Taylor did what he was supposed to do.
Think about it. Who else could he put in there for Jimmy?
I'm just saying. We have seen this dude. We don't see the dude alienate a player after one mistake. I mean, we seen DJ Reed get up out of here.
Listen, one thing about Kyle.
Same mistake. It was the same mistake week after week after week with him.
Yeah. One thing about Kyle is he don't tolerate that fumbling. You start fumbling and turn the ball over, your ass coming out, and we may not see you again. I can tell you that now. He don't tolerate the fumbling. And that was Matt Breida start fumbling the ball. Remember the other dude we drafted out of Utah, the speedster? Quit football and came back? Joe Williams.
Joe Williams.
Joe Williams.
Couldn't hold the ball. Where Joe Williams at now? May I have your order, please? Kyle got rid of his ass. Yeah. Well, let me give you the appropriate mean for him. Kyle got him out of it.
I could have saved him money because Utah was in the Mountain West Conference at the time Joe Williams was drafted, and he didn't do anything in college. Right. I was pulling my hair out when he got drafted.
Well, who? Joe Williams?
Yeah. I could not figure that out at all.
I don't know. There were five
backs. There were five backs in San Diego State that were better than he was.
Mm-hmm. With Peters getting promoted, that's going to help John out a whole lot.
Right.
Who?
Peters,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, well, they always say two minds better than one, man. But let's get with Ashford's comment here. He said, keeping Jimmy, not filling holes with his money, releasing Jimmy, and you will have an elite roster with a top talented rookie QB. I agree with that, but we have to get the proper guy in there at bridge. We need a proper bridge quarterback. There's nobody for the section of Lawrence and maybe Lawrence and maybe Wilson that could be plug and play right now. I think any quarterback coming under them guys, and like I said,
everybody else is a project.
Right. So ain't nothing we're gonna draft under them guys that's gonna be ready to go right away. And please don't let them do what they did to my man. And I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, Super Dave, but they don't do to them what they did to my man. They drafted my man to be a project, and because we were so horrible and needed quarterback play, they just thrusted him out there and ruined his career. CJ Beathard.
Okay, yeah, I would agree with that.
Hey, Drew, it's true, man. It's true. CJ Beathard was a project.
Hey,
but here was the mistake about that. Here was the mistake with that.
Yeah.
When we drafted him, he should have just been the starter.
And I
you don't learn from Brian Hoyer. You don't learn anything from Brian Hoyer.
Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna say this.
There's a conspiracy out there. You hear what I'm saying? There's a conspiracy. A C-O-N conspiracy.
That's right.
A conspiracy.
C-O-N. CJ should still be rocking, man. They threw CJ out prematurely. What was he gonna do?
They could have let CJ sit down for 4 years like Aaron Rodgers. He was still gonna be CJ.
But how you gonna learn from Brian Hoyer?
You're right. You're right.
Hey, Don and CJ, man.
I wouldn't even learn tying my shoes from Brian Hoyer.
Hey, you know what Don say every time before you talk about CJ? You know what? He did throw that one strike. He threw that one strike.
That's right. Tell me he ain't throw that strike downfield of my man. Ayuka, Richie James.
One strike out of 4 years.
That's right. That's right. Leave CJ the hell alone, man. Give CJ his props, goddammit. CJ, give it up. Give it up for CJ.
If we're gonna go to number 3, then we gotta say something nice about number 4, and I don't feel like doing that.
Oh, don't do that. Don't curse. Don't curse on this show. Don't you curse. Get a YouTube strike to say that name.
It's a waste of words for either one of them. A waste of damn words.
Man.
You know
What's up, Jason?
You talking about don't cuss. Either 4, 3, or 4. Shit, fuck. They both cuss words.
I can't.
Okay, we got Ash again hitting us with the semantic comments. He's saying the same thing. At the end of the day, release Jimmy, get the money back. They can do whatever they want. Simple.
We're all saying that.
Listen, that's simple, man. Listen, man. I think we need to go ahead and just put out, Kyle needs to go with Josh Rosen, man, and get rid of this guy. Just go with Josh, man.
I would agree with that, but they've invested too much money on him. They're at least going to have him battle.
Right, Panama.
And Panama, like I said, that third one,
at least Trent Taylor caught the ball over the middle.
That's true. He did.
Dante Pettis couldn't catch a cold.
Trent Taylor did that way. It just his rookie season.
Well, if you'd put some cat fur on the ball, maybe he'd have caught it. Maybe he would have crossed the middle. Some cat.
Nope.
Fur. He's the cat whisperer. He want to play with cats and shit. He ain't trying to be no damn pro. All right, Jason, what you talking about? You preach about CJ? I watch a ton of Hawkeye football, and he was legit. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Somebody who knows CJ. CJ wasn't bad, man. I'm telling y'all. He was just thrown out there prematurely.
CJ wasn't throwing to Kittle as much in college either.
No, Kittle wasn't. Nobody thought Kittle would be what he is now. Kittle was drafted as a blocking tight end. That's what he was more known for, blocking. Nobody knew Kittle would be the way he was until I think preseason started, and they started throwing him a little dink and dunks, and he was taking it to 20, 30, 40 yards, touchdowns. Nobody really knew.
Iowa was legit until they started going against Ohio State and the Michigans.
Right.
CJ was trash. I didn't know who the hell he was until we drafted him.
Well, I bet if CJ was from Florida, you'd have known where he was. You know who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We know.
Yeah.
Man. We know.
But
because he would have played if he would have played.
Hell nah. He wouldn't even been on the team. He wouldn't even been the water boy.
Yeah, right.
CJ was trash, man. CJ was trash, man. Iowa ran the ball. Iowa ran the ball 95% of the game. That's why Kittle was blocking so much.
Man.
But made Bethel legitimate in college, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm saying, man, CJ was trash.
CJ had heart, man.
He was trash, man.
CJ had heart.
Trash then, and he trash now.
CJ had heart, man. CJ just didn't have the weapon.
When we drafted CJ Bethel, you was at home jumping up and down. That we drafted him in the third round.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't jumping up and down. I said we may have something with this guy. We may have something. We might.
I was like, who? And when they showed the highlights, they just showed him having the ball off.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
You saw his highlights and was like, "That's the guy."
No, I thought we may have something. Well, who saw Kittle's highlights and said that's the guy?
At least he was blocking.
Who saw Kittle's highlights and said that's the guy?
At least he was blocking.
Who saw Kittle's highlights and said that's gonna be the best tight end in football?
Nobody.
To make you say he's gonna be great at this level.
I never said he's gonna be great, but what I'm saying is you don't have to be great. You don't have to be a great quarterback to win Super Bowls. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the spell that Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, right. Trent
Dilfer. Lord.
He's never saying it. To be an elite quarterback, you gotta win.
CJ ain't even that though. CJ ain't even Trent.
Bull. CJ's better.
CJ can't tie Trent Dilfer shoes, man.
Oh, please, man. Trent Dilfer was literally told. Trent Dilfer was literally told in that Super Bowl against the Giants, "You do not pass the ball. Give it to Jamal Lewis every single down."
CJ can't play.
That's exactly what he did. He did.
Yeah, he was literally told that. You can come on. CJ was never told that.
A better quarterback than CJ.
CJ threw strikes.
No.
How many strikes? How many strikes?
He was a better college quarterback.
The first
college quarterback, but he wasn't a better quarterback.
No, let me tell you something. Dilfer had a guy wide open in the end zone to the damn audience.
How many strikes did CJ Bethel throw, Kim? One.
Not true. Go back and look at CJ's record. CJ's thrown more than one.
How many strikes did Trent Dilfer throw?
Exactly.
Trent never played better than CJ. I don't care what you say, man.
Hey, Panama,
Hey,
look at Panama comment.
But go back to it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it up now.
Man.
Not the mother one right now.
Yeah, you got to laugh at it. You got to laugh at it, Panama. That boy's the ball, man.
Because Trent Dilfer played college at Fresno State.
Yes, we run the ball.
That was the environment where anybody could pass for 4,000 yards a season. That's why he went so high.
Let me tell you something about CJ. When we were struggling and they threw CJ out there, CJ was slinging that ball around. Say what you want. CJ was slinging that ball around.
So we're gonna spend the last 20 minutes on the show talking about CJ.
Because y'all gonna put some respect on that man's name.
You see how I'm looking over here, Drew? Like
with a K. You'll put some respect on that man's name. CJ was slighted. I gotta guess. My man from Australia. Me and him used to always sit and talk about CJ. I'm gonna get him on the air with us, man. We're gonna really break it down. I'm gonna have you over there.
That you were talking about, kid.
School these guys.
Panama. It's the last comment from Panama. It's the most recent comment.
CJ equals Brad Johnson.
There it is.
Panama for the win.
There it is.
It's all good, man.
Although Brad Johnson had a few targets,
I
can't remember a receiver on that Ravens team that Trent Dilfer played for.
Exactly.
Hey,
So Panama, give us the mathematical equation of Trent Dilfer.
Brad Johnson had Keyshawn Johnson, had Keenan McCardle,
yes,
and they had All-Star coming out the backfield.
Yeah,
he had targets.
Hey, this is a public service announcement. This is a public service announcement. If Don ends up missing next week's show, it's because he's in concussion protocol. Because Panama smacked on the goddamn head just now.
We're gonna pray for you. That was the key for the church music.
Man, you can kill CJ, Jerry Rice, and T.O. in their prime. He'll still be trash.
See, but Don in concussion protocol with that one over the head, boy.
My man said,
"You're wrong."
We're gonna go with his guy. We're gonna go with his guy, Dante. What did he say? Dante didn't get a chance. He didn't get a chance. He's trying to didn't give him a chance. He gave him a chance. He just was hard. He was just horrible, man. He sucked. He sucked, and he sucked. That's why he here in New York playing with cats. He's probably ASPCA looking young playing with cats.
He was a product. He was a product of a weak Pac-12. That's all it was.
Trash. Yeah, CJ trash right with him.
Did you talk about Alex? Yes, I did. Yes, we did. We mentioned that earlier.
I don't want it.
They're not in agreement with it, but once again, I had to show them the light and tell them, listen, man, there's no better bridge quarterback than Alex.
It's still dark over here because I didn't never see the light.
Yeah, exactly.
That's because you're on the CJ train. You never will see the light.
No. Cam Newton.
Hey,
y'all see this last comment? Y'all see this last comment?
Your helmet.
Look at that last comment. This boy know what he's talking about. Jason know what he's talking about. See what he says?
I believe that's Don. I believe that's Don typing these comments.
Hey, Jason, man, don't listen to these guys, man.
That's Don Burner account. Don got a burner.
That's even worse than the last one. She brought up Sean Hill.
Oh, not Sean Hill.
Why are you going to trash Alex Smith like that?
Thank you, Panama. Thank you,
now
Panama.
that's trashing Alex Smith.
Don over here with the burner account, man. That's you. I see your fingers move. Look at you. Looking down right now. I see you.
hey, Jude, Don, like.
Ain't no way in the hell nobody getting this much love in here, man.
Yeah, man. CJ all right, man. CJ all right.
I don't know what games y'all watching. I just don't know.
Yeah, I know the boy all right. That boy's all right.
Okay, so
like
look,
I said, getting back to DW4, man.
So let me ask
you.
you.
Like I said,
go around the table right quick, right? So
Sure.
it sounds like it's the general consensus. If it's not DW4, it's trade up for Fields. Is that what it sounds like to me?
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. So what about a bridge quarterback in the meantime? I say go with Rosen. What y'all say?
I agree. Rosen is the bridge quarterback.
Right. I say either Rosen or Cam Newton. I'm Cam or Rosen.
Considering that we strapped for cash, like I said, you can like what you want, but you got to buy what you can afford. And as far as price, the cap goes, yeah, I would say just go ahead and rock with Rosen. You still got a relatively young guy, coach him up.
Rock with Rosen, get a guard in the second round. Don't make it too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
The offense, get by the year, and then bring in your draft pick the following year.
Right.
To start. Let them rest a year.
Oh, I know. What y'all feel about how y'all feel about trading a third round pick and Jimmy G for Gilmore?
I like that.
Gilmore?
I would actually like that.
Pull the trigger.
I'm bringing back.
It's not like New England doesn't need a quarterback.
And then I'll bring him back for Rhett and put him on the other side.
Yes, I would agree with that 100%. That solves your corner problem.
Right.
You can concentrate on safety. You
right.
get rid of $26 million. And we got third round picks up the wazoo. So giving up a third rounder really isn't going to be much.
Yeah. Stephon Gilmore.
You got to look at it. Gilmore, he what, 29, now he's 30, about to turn 31.
Right.
So, yeah, I'd do it.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we got Panama. She's on way. She likes it.
But the whole only thing is they're still trying to hang on to number 10. They're still trying to hang on to
he's got to worry about
on our side, man. He's like a rocket.
That tells me that they're not completely sold on Rosen yet.
Well, you know what that said to me? I know what John Lynn said in front of God and everybody when he said, excuse me, I'm paraphrasing. Well, yeah, Jimmy G's our guy, ... until he isn't.
Right.
And here's Sean Livingston. They say he was weak when he was saying he was. Jimmy G's our quarterback.
Yeah, right.
Man, he gone. He gone, man.
25 games in 3 seasons.
Sean Livingston says, I'll say Rosen if Fields beats him out, ride with him. I would agree with that. Because if we remember years back, Seattle had a starting quarterback.
Sure did.
Wilson. Wilson beat him out fair and square.
Yep.
And we don't even remember what happened to that other quarterback after that.
Well, I'll say this, Sean. I agree with that, but Phil's got to come in there with some real special shit. I'll say that.
But here's something I didn't know about Fields. Fields was tutored by our head coach.
Right.
Back in high school.
Yeah, I heard about that. Right. I read something on that.
I did too. So which furthermore, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, listen, man, from your mouths to God's ears, man. I'm for it. I just don't want no more bleeding.
I just know everything we want, we go through this every season and we never get what we want.
Right.
I just hope it's just I just hope she said, I hope they don't fudge this up, like Panama said. Just don't fudge it up.
Yeah.
Well, we did get what we wanted last year. We got somebody we thought was going to replace Buckner, and that's time will tell with that. And we went up and got Ayuk, which I'm still happy with.
Oh yeah, Ayuk nice.
Much they win games except Super Bowls. So he barely win games. He can't win games. I can't even give him that.
I'm not gonna lie. When I read everything before Super Bowl, I'm about to get on your helmet. Okay.
But you know what? 11 games got somebody a Super Bowl last season.
Like every other.
That what I was saying too at first.
I've
seen him, man. Kale made me go pay close attention to the man.
The boy can ball. I don't think he'll phase out. And see what you gotta remember too. We coach guys up, man. Who develops better than us? Nobody.
Right.
I mean, I just went and watched Fields, and he looked 10 times better than Haskins and Barrett and all those other guys that came out of Ohio State.
I hope he don't look too good because then somebody gonna snap.
I would have agreed with Jason for most of that season, except when I saw that Clemson game where he took that hit and played hurt and still won that game. That turned me around on him.
Hey, he took a nice shot too.
Right. Well, the boy
he was still feeling it the game after.
I mean,
listen,
yeah.
Man, if you can throw the ball, if you can throw the ball and boogie and chew bubblegum and walk at the same time, I'm with it.
I'm looking at it, man.
Back there.
Right.
I'm just looking at it. He bring a whole nother. He bring a whole nother element to our offense with him being able to run with the ball too.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, let me explain something to you guys. You got it. Like I said, you got to have this. If you go back to, I got to give Panama her credit for this. Panama put us up on game when she said, check out Grant Cohn's Super Bowl breakdown. Did you ever watch any of you guys see that? All the shit Jimmy missed.
I ain't never watched it.
And Jimmy don't have this system down the way I thought, the way we think.
Hey,
he really doesn't.
I saw that shit live. Well, not live, but I watched the Super Bowl. I don't need to go back and see that shit.
Nah, man, you gotta look at the game footage, man.
There were three plays where we could have wrapped it up before Kansas City got their hands on the ball, and he left it on the field. That third down play where Kittle was wide open. And Kittle tried to force it to Bourne. That completely messed up the game.
No, let me tell you something. It was messed up before then. If you watch, it's important that you watch Grant Cohn's breakdown because he blew up way before then. The first drive of the Super Bowl, we got a touchdown. I mean, we got a field goal, correct? We should have had a touchdown. He's going to show you two opportunities where the gap was open, where Jimmy could have stepped in and scrambled, or he had Kittle right across the middle. And Kittle would have dragged a couple of guys right into the damn end zone.
That's gonna make me more mad.
Had a touchdown. I understand it's gonna make you mad. It's gonna make you throw shit. But listen, man, we got to face it, man. We got to know why we're getting rid of Jimmy. Some people need to see.
We know why. We know why.
Oh no, we know why. He does leave plays on the field.
Yes,
but
he's not the best thinker out there either. He's not.
No, he's not.
He's not what people.
And I'll break it down even further. Even when he took over for Brady, those couple games in New England, he was pretty much guessing then.
Right.
He had the advantage of playing in the weak AFC East.
Right.
In that one game, I think it was Arizona that didn't really have a defense.
Right.
So he could dig and duck and make all types of mistakes because Belichick had that defense come back and win him that game.
Yeah, well, the defense definitely keep you. Look, we got as far as we got that season because of the defense. I wouldn't even say so much Jimmy. That defense kept giving them opportunities. Like you look at a game like the Pittsburgh game,
the defense and the running game.
Yeah, but he threw 5 interceptions against Pittsburgh. How do you win that game? That's defense.
And the running game.
I was there to see all 5 live. Like, we're gonna lose this game.
If he has to throw over 25 times, we're losing the game.
Yeah.
If he throws within 15 and 20 times, we're winning that game because that means we're controlling the clock, that our offensive line is grinding guys in that running game, getting 4 yards a pop.
Hey, so look,
he's not going to win a shootout. The Rams game was an exception.
The Saints game was too.
Yeah. We always say New Orleans Jimmy.
I got a serious question for all 3 of y'all, right? And I'm curious to see how you answer this question. So, in every opportunity Jimmy had to make a pass, to throw a guy open, or to hit a guy, that wasn't actually all the way open. Why you think Jimmy didn't pull the trigger?
Because he can't read.
No. One at a time. Dave, you go first.
He can't read the offense. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
He can't.
Okay. He can't read the offense. Dude,
any other quarterback could have scanned the field and get Kittle wide open, or like Panama's saying, Debo wide open.
KB
He's
wide
had
open.
a one-track mind. He's going to stick to that receiver. He's not going to look him off. He's going to stay on that one receiver and fire it, and whatever happens, happens.
Right.
Okay, he did. Hey, Dave, he did. All right, Juju.
I don't think he trusts his arm.
No! Yes, sir! Let's talk about it. Jimmy don't trust Jimmy.
Jimmy don't trust Jimmy.
He's supposed to.
But if I'm Jimmy, I don't trust my arm either.
I'm sorry. That tip is burning me up. Jimmy don't trust Jimmy, man.
Kev,
I wouldn't. If I'm Jimmy, I wouldn't trust my arm either. Well, you saw how short he was against Sanders.
I've said that since the first episode of this show. Jimmy G has no faith.
No, he don't.
In his abilities, man. And I'll tell you something else. He doesn't know the playbook that well. Like I say, it didn't dawn on me until I saw Grant's film. Depending on, like you said, these guys are wide open and he's not seeing them. What he does, he's mechanical. He gets locked in on a certain receiver, and that's it.
That's exactly what I just
said. That season, everything was Kittle. You ever notice that? He got locked in on Kittle. Everything was Kittle. Then he got locked in on my man before he got hurt with his ribs. Sanders for a minute, right? Everything was saying he locks in on certain guys, and that's that. That's why he gets so fucked up. Excuse my French. That's why he gets so screwed up when Debo goes out. Let Debo go out. Shipwreck.
But he was the same way in New England.
He doesn't know
he got locked in on Gronk. Nobody else got the ball but Gronk. And then when Gronk got stopped, he locked in on, was it Amendola or the other guy? No, it was our receivers coach now. He got locked in on him. He locks in on certain people. He does not scan and read the field.
Right. And know what his options are. Okay, that's not there. This one's there. That's not there. I got somebody I got one on. He doesn't know his progressions like that. And I realized that when I saw Grant Cohn's breakdown.
And you've had 3 years in this system, and you had 3 years in New England, and you're under Tom Brady, and you don't know how to scan the field by now?
But you know what? We call D4 the resident bank robber. That motherfucker stealing money too, Jimmy. Jimmy's stealing money.
But Jimmy actually shows up.
Not really.
I can't say that for D4.
Well, look, 25 games in 3 seasons is not a good look. Not really. He's a notch better than D4. I'll give him that. A
notch better, yes.
Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, both of them are stealing money.
All y'all seen Bad Boys too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The one with Gary Union.
Yep.
When I see Jimmy and I see a receiver that's open, but it need to be a certain type of throw, and Jimmy don't throw it. Remember that scene they was driving downtown, getting shot at by the Jamaicans, and Mike said, "Marcus, he has a gun. Shoot him."
And he does that.
Yeah, like shoot him, like throw it. Oh.
Well,
that's just every game.
Throwing cars at their ass when they was driving it, and the cars had it. We said, "I know you ain't gonna throw that car, homeboy." Let that shit right loose too. When they unloosed the what was it? It was like some type of brake they had. You know the brakes they have on the top of those trucks when they transport cars, and the dude let the brake loose, and the cars is flying down at their asses.
If we could get to a point where
you take any game film and break it down with Jimmy G, and you see a play, I guarantee you're gonna throw it like what the fuck?
Like I say, I just cringe every time that guy. I cringe every time Jimmy G drops back.
Yeah, especially when the camera when you can't see the play in the camera. Where we throwing the ball, if you can't see it, I'm like, shit.
Kev, when we were watching games together, every time Jimmy G dropped back, we all held our collective breath. I would like to get to the point where when our quarterback is going to throw, we're not holding our collective breath. We had that with Montana. We had that with Young. Right. We even had that with Cap to a certain point. We had that with Garcia. We had that with Alex Smith to a certain point. Once he got Harbaugh in there, we weren't worried about where he was going to throw the ball. We're always stressing over number 10. Always.
We know he'll do some dumb shit at some point of the game. We know it's coming.
I can't even trust him to throw a screen pass.
For it. Yeah. And he don't even he don't complete a lot of those. He always overthrowing the guys on the screen in the flats. How many times
he doesn't see the guy right in front of him. so it gets deflected before he even finishes his windup.
I've seen that dude throw the ball over Moster's head so many times. Every time Moster go out to the flat for that screen, he overthrow it. Moster jumping for the moon, trying to catch something right in front of him when nobody's on him. That's Jimmy.
He got killed or hurt. He got killed or hurt.
Like killed or hurt with that shit.
I mean, shit.
Jimmy's horrible, man. And like I said, he had Camp Jimmy for what? He went out and had Camp Jimmy and had all these guys come out and show up to supposedly get the time in and
man, they were down there playing
together.
Spades. Yeah, they were down there playing spades and shit.
Yeah, Jimmy has a mental block. He plays scared. Absolutely. That's Dave the homie. Yes.
He gives too many plays away by not looking off anybody.
Right.
If I'm a cornerback and Jimmy's dropping back, I'm not worried about it because he's looking on one side of the field. I can sit back on the other side of the field and not have to worry about my receiver because he's not going to scan the field.
Right. I want to address this comment, Jason. Let's get one thing straight, bro. We are the first to tell you that what we do with Grant is we filter a lot of things that Grant says. Nobody here takes Grant 100% for everything he says. But I'm sorry, the film don't lie. He broke down game footage, and I saw it with my own two eyes. All right?
We did too.
Yeah. I suggest you do the same. Go back when you get a chance, get on YouTube, go to Grant Combs' page, and look at his Super Bowl breakdown of Jimmy, and you'll see exactly what we saw. We all say all the time. Grant says some real shit every now and then. Sometimes you can't really pay too much mind to him. And there's
I know, and Grant is the main starter of all these rules. I don't
always take everything he says. You know
no, you can't.
I know him personally. I'm like,
nah, man, you can't. You know, Grant's kind of like the ultimate 49er troll, if you think about it. You know, he puts a lot of stuff out there. Some of it you can ride with, and which just doesn't make sense. Some
of it you gotta laugh at.
Yeah,
Don want us to go watch it so we can broadcast the next show live from the hospital bed.
Blood pressure all high.
Jimmy deep balls are outside the numbers. He's unavailable. Can't defenses. Never throw the ball out of bounds. A statue. That's the Jimmy packages. Yeah. Yep.
We might as well start number 6 at quarterback if that's the case.
Yeah. Yep. Trash reporter is trash. Okay. Whatever that means. I'm saying Jimmy's flaws were obvious years ago. Cohen is just living off his dad's name. Okay, Jason, tell us how you feel, man. Tell us how you feel. Tell us how you feel about Well, yeah. Well, I actually like his dad when his dad comes on the show. I like his dad. I've seen his dad a few times, you know, on the broadcast with him.
Hey man, look real quick. Hey, Grant. He says some suspect shit sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? I rock with Grant. Like I said, I know him personally. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool guy. A lot of times he do just saying shit out there to win the cat in front of your face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but a lot of shit he says has merit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of what he says, most fans don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but yes, he do be on some bogus shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, look, the boy, I gotta call him to get him on here too while you bullshitting. I keep forgetting.
Right on. Well, look, guys, it's about that time. You know, we take it down into the next one.
Hey, Dave turned the power off.
Yeah, right. Well, like I said, as far as anybody, you know, if you're new to the channel, you're new to the show, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for joining us tonight for our discussing DW4 discussion. Oh, we got Dave back in the building.
This is what happens when you don't charge your computer.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
They said you turned the lights out over there, man.
Yeah, I'm at a different location this week. I'm actually at a beach house.
Okay, yeah, I noticed the background. I don't see your normal poster banner.
Okay, then Big Bang.
I'm a mile away from where Junior Seau used to play at the YMCA here in Oceanside.
Right on. Junior Seau. You know, all right, SIP.
We're going to start calling Dave Hollywood.
Hollywood Dave, Hollywood Kid. Let's Super Dave the OG, man, with the high school with JJ Stokes, man. Yeah, we can't change that. JJ Stokes. But like I said, we're gonna get up out of here, shut it down, and like we always say around this time, stay faithful, but more importantly, stay real. Because if you're not real, no need to be faithful.
Exactly.
Say that.
Once again, like, share, subscribe. I mean, we appreciate the views. We appreciate the comments.
Yep.
I mean,
and stay tuned. And stay tuned because it's only going to get better. When draft day comes.
Let's go. We here.
And how y'all would end this thing, man? Niner gang over everything.
Everything.
Game over everything.
Peace.
Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.